Konnichiwa, Mina this is Sakura, and you're watching Pokecast. Today's video is the Chess Battle Royale Collection Edition. What I mean by Collection Edition is, well, it's games from my collection that have or are chess games. This will be really fun going through and seeing just how good each of the chess games are. And I have about 10 games that I'll be able to show, with a few of them having difficulties, and others really going at it to show I'm better than you. So it will be a lot of fun to just show you guys which games I'm doing and how the games will do themselves. Alright, the games I have are really good games. First off, I'll be using Pure Chess. I'll be using the PS4 version until I have to switch over in case I have to use the handheld version. Next is going to be the Cohort Chess. That is a PS Mini, and really excited to have this one. And I'll be using the PS3 version, or same thing, switch over to the PSP if I have to. Next, I'll be using AgeTec's Chess for PlayStation 1. I'll be using Virtual Kasparov. I said that totally wrong. I do apologize. For PS1 as well. Clubhouse Games for DS. I'll be using the Chessmaster Art of Learning PSP, Chessmaster PS2, and Battle vs. Chess. And yes, I am including both different versions of Chessmaster because, well, each one is slightly different, and it does pose a question, which Chessmaster is actually better than the other. So I thought it would be a little fun to make sure both of them are in there. As I had started and I was looking around at my other games, I found that I had a couple more games in the collection, so I had to add in video chess. That was on my Atari Flashback Collections Volume 2, and Family Pack Games, which also comes with a chess included. So there's 10 games in all, and it was funny that I just kept on running into more and more games. It's like, no! How many more games do I have on my collection? When you have a collection that is over 2,400 games, physically, it does get difficult, and then you have your digital ones, but I only included 2 digital ones because I'd probably have about 15 of them and make it a lot harder. Don't know if that's true. I didn't go and look at the moment. As always, I have rules in here to help at least separate things. First of all, a very easy rule to understand. It has to be a chess game. Compilations are okay, so as long as the game is a chess game or has chess in its compilation of board games, then the game counts. However, I will not be including games such as, let's say, Just Cause 2 has a secret chess game in there that you can go and play. I don't know if it does, it probably doesn't, but if it did, I would not include a game that had such features because it's not really a chess game or board compilation. And that's basically the first rule. Second and final rule is games have to be in my collection. Like I said, I am including digital games, but mainly physical games. So, like I said, I have 2,400 games plus my physical ones, so I grabbed those, and then I had to do my 2 digital games, Pure Chess because I have not picked it up physically yet, and the Cohort Chess because it was an amazing little game released for the PSMinis. I might have more, but I did not search through since my digital games I have probably over 3,000 games due to the fact of sales or PlayStation Plus. So those are the 2 major rules in here that we need to follow for them to be in this competition. So let's go ahead and get this started with the first set, Match 1. Alright, Set 1, Match 1. Cohort Chess Minis versus Clubhouse Games DS. The one thing that I have to mention is that while I was watching doing, each of them, because on one system I choose white, the other system I choose black, and then I go from there. And I have to go back and forth, and it was a little difficult on some games because they didn't have the grid to help out. However, it was a lot of fun seeing just how much more intelligence was shown per game. Things like this particular match, there was no contest. Clubhouse Games was being toyed from the very beginning. There was no exceptions. Cohort Games knew what it wanted to do, and I chose, as always, I chose the highest difficulty I could set the game to on each of the different versions. This game blew Clubhouse Games out of the water. It was toying with it. And the smile as anything, that's exactly how the game felt. The game was, of course, having fun destroying the competition, since this game was originally released to the PSP, and then later came out for the was playable on the PS3 on the Vita. It wanted to show the DS had nothing that this one did, and it easily came forth. I think the match was around 6 minutes or less, so that's what it was. And yes, our first winner of the entire set is Cohort Chessmaster, played on the PS3. Our next match is Chessmaster, The Art of Learning for PSP, and Pure Chess, played on the PS4. This was a very fun match to watch. It was neck and neck throughout the entire time, until finally Pure Chess showed that it was better than Chessmaster PSP. There really was no toying in this one at all. Both of them played hard, stayed equal, until finally Chessmaster made a mistake, and the game itself cried the rest of the way, because Pure Chess instantly took that advantage and decimated Chessmaster. So it was a very thrilling match to watch, but because of a couple mistakes, Pure Chess won, and it was intense, because you gotta remember, I'm the one who's typing in the commands from each different version, and for me it's fun to watch, okay, who's gonna win, so I don't know. And this one really was like, as soon as it happened, you could tell, death. It is me, Pure Chess, I'm going to win. And of course, our second winner was Pure Chess, while being played on the PS4. Our next match is Chessmaster for PS2 versus Battle vs. Chess. Now, here's one of those interesting moments that happens in game. Battle vs. Chess basically took 20 minutes, it seemed like, to decide. So, after several times waiting for it, I had to be a judge and say, screw you, you lose. And Battle vs. Chess was disqualified because it refused to actually do anything. I was not going to stand there, have a 3 to 5 hour match, because it was going to sit there and go, oh, I'm going to go ahead and think for an hour. So, unfortunately for this one, it was disqualification. And the loser was Battle vs. Chess. Yes, next time, think faster. So, by default, our third winner is Chessmaster PS2, so we do have a Chessmaster still in the running for the championship. And our fourth match is Chess AgeTec versus Virtual Kasparov. I tried again, I failed, I do know. Russian names are difficult for me to say. I do apologize. Now, here is probably the absolute best match for the entire set. These two games would not yield at all. As you can see by the timers, it was an hour and 8 minutes long. These two fight to the bitter end to come out and show I am the better game. It was so much fun to watch, and I was on the edge of my seat the entire time because I was curious who would win this. and it was phenomenal. This, of course, is Chess AgeTec that I have recorded, and it's being played on the PS3. The virtual, or we'll just say VK, man, it was beautiful. It looked beautiful as well, and both of them fought to the bitter end. And then finally, the winner came and destroyed, being Chess AgeTec with a amazing play. The game just showed I was better than you, and by a little bit. It did not let the other game win, but it was very, very close, and both games are fantastic. It was sad that only one of them gets to move onwards. So coming in on that match after a long bit is Chess AgeTec. Fantastic match. Our final match, match 5 of set 1, is Family Pack Games for PlayStation 1 versus Atari Flashback Collections Volume 2 Video Chess. Okay, I tried everything to get the video chess to work, and believe it or not, as you can see on the screen, the game crashed several times. So, it was funny because, Battle vs. Chess just was thinking too long. This one literally refused to work, and I could not get it to fight. I guess it decided, no, I'm playing against another computer. I know this, screw you. So, by default, and disqualification, Family Pack Games wins due to the fact that video chess refused to work. I know some people are going to be like, but I know how to get this game to work. That's fantastic. I, however, was unable to get it to work for this particular thing. So it automatically loses, and the other game moves up to the next set because of this hilarious glitch, I guess? I don't know, maybe they got a wrong ROM when they were using this one, and it just would not work. So, yes, this was probably the funniest thing, because I'm still chuckling about it. I couldn't believe it. It refused to work. And that is the final match due to this hilarity that happened. Our final winner is Family Game Pack for PlayStation 1 due to the fact that the other contestant refused to play ball. I would like to thank you everybody for watching the video for set 1. It was a lot of fun to go through and just test each of the games to see what would happen. I am sad to see that one game was thinking way too long to where it was just impossible to get the match done within a reasonable time amount, so it got disqualified. The funniest one, of course, was that one game completely crashed every single time I tried to make it work, and that is really funny. I was not going to go and download a ROM just to try and get it to work on an Atari emulator, because it should have worked since it was published by Atari. No, unfortunately, it is a non-working game, or I just flat out don't understand how to get to not crash when I make a move. Apparently, the thinking power of the 2600 is not good enough to go against other games, and it is scared. Well, hope you guys have enjoyed. I will be doing the second set next week, and it will be a lot of fun since it's going to be Cohort Chess versus Pure Chess. Then it will be Chessmaster PS2 versus Chess AgeTec. Then after those two fight, it will be the winner of that one versus Family Game Pack. And we'll be able to see who move on to the final round and will become the champion after that. This will be a lot of fun just to see which chess game is actually the best one I own. And I would love to get more of them to maybe try this again, but with more games. So, as always, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is T Sakura saying ciao and sayonara.